Gang, if that is your real name. Your next act is, she's working out a set for the Craig Ferguson show, which I guess, you know, she'll be on when it comes back on. And I guess he doesn't give a shit about the strike because he's Scottish. But please be very nice to Michelle Balloon.
Hello, my name is Michelle Balloon. Balloon is my real last name. It's not a stage name, if you're wondering. It's not my comedy name. I didn't choose it. I was buying a bus ticket at the Greyhound station, and the Greyhound lady looked down at my credit card and was like, "Balloon? I bet you got teased a lot as a kid." Yeah, you work at the Greyhound station. I bet you got teased a lot this morning. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. A lot of what the kids are getting nowadays are the kanji, you know? The Chinese characters that mean something very deep, like power, or strength, or the light. I want to get one of those, but I want to get one that means something like cereal. I want to get one that means pudding. I just want to get one in the small of my back that means sock. I just want to be walking around the mall one day. I want someone to stop me. I want them to say, "Oh my God, that is the most beautiful tattoo I've ever seen in my entire life. What does it mean? Pop-Tarts?" I realize that I can't tell the difference between a professional tap dancer and someone who's just pretending to tap dance. I was at a theme park in Texas. I don't know why amusement parks think that they're giving their rides such scary names. This place had a roller coaster called the Serial Thriller. That ain't scary. If you want to make a ride seem scary, you should build your coaster and then call it something like The Accident. This ain't gonna work. Do you have a good lawyer? And then like every 15 minutes throw a bloody maimed dummy over the side. And then just as the coaster's about to leave the station, have a grizzled old maintenance man come out with a huge bolt. "Wait a second, I forgot to... I've lost some weight recently, and it's great and everything. I've been trying to get healthy. I've been working out. I've been dieting. And so it's paying off. Except for the fact that it actually kind of conflicts with one of my lifelong goals, which is that I'd like to be pregnant without knowing it. I'm not a big fan of emoticons, you know, the email smiley faces. Someone says something retarded to you over email, over the instant messenger. Then they're like, "I'm just kidding, semicolon, right parentheses." You're a jackass. To the internet world, a semicolon followed by a right parentheses, that stands for a wink. And to the internet world, a wink stands for, "Just kidding." That's not what a wink means to the real world, okay? Winks are creepy. Yeah. Who winks? Pedophiles and leprechauns. My gynecologist told me that my cervix was in a really weird place. I think she meant emotionally. I like watching cop TV shows. One of my favorite phrases from those types of shows is when there's a crime scene in a crowd and a cop gets on the megaphone and he's like, "Okay, everybody, party's over. Party's over." 90% of the time, there was never a party. It's always like a homicide. You know? or a suicide. Party? That was a party? The guy just jumped out of the building and died. That was a party? Well, screw it, if that's a party. I got a bathtub and a toaster. Everybody come on over to my place. Now I just want to show up at a crime scene and stand outside of the crime tape wearing a lampshade and holding a twister mat. Wait for the cops to go, party's over. Is there an after bar, officer? I was having lunch with a coworker, and I asked him what his biggest pet peeves were, and he's like, "Oh my God, my biggest pet peeve is infidelity." Yeah, that's so irritating. You know what really bugs me? Murder. Genocide. Really ruins my mornings. I was visiting my parents in Arizona, and I was playing shuffleboard with my mother because that is how I roll. And my stepfather started to heckle me while I was playing. He's like, "You suck. You're terrible at shuffleboard. You suck." So I just stopped playing. He's like, "Why are you getting so mad? I was just being sarcastic. Are you the only one that's allowed to be sarcastic?" And I was like, "Yeah, kinda." Besides, you weren't being sarcastic. You were being a jerk. Let me give you a good example of sarcasm. You are an excellent father figure. I love you. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You guys are great. Hip hop, everybody. You're welcome.
Yeah, but no.